Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my full review of the Tega V2 Tablet from Tegatech. Now if you haven't seen my previous coverage on this device, please do head on over to the main Geekanoids channel page. You can see a whole host of videos on this device, including it running Windows 7, internet browsing, text entry and the Android experience as well. Now I mentioned Android and Windows because this is a dual boot device and it is also capable of running Linux. Well, this is my full review and I'm going to cover off first of all what I don't like about the device, and there are only two things I don't like. So the first one is when you look back over my previous videos you will see me using Windows 7. Now Windows 7 does not suit a touch interface. I don't care what anyone says, it is not built for touch interfaces. The only thing that saved Windows 7 running on this device was the Thinix touch interface. That was its saving grace. The fact that you've got the UI overlay, which gives you nice big icons, at least made it a sort of pleasant experience to use. Now the other thing I didn't like, and this is me being really picky, is on this side here. Now we got some various ports lined up on this right hand side. We've got a couple of USB ports, we've got a display port here for external display, headphone socket, and all that I would like to comment on this side is it makes the device a little bit flexible, so there's a little bit of a creak along this side, but that is not in any way a deal breaker, and it only just creaks a little bit, so enough said on that. The actual build quality overall is absolutely stunning. It's quite a weighty device, 870 grams, but it just feels very well put together. We've got this 1.3 megapixel webcam at the top. It handles HD video beautifully. We've got Wi-Fi, we've got Bluetooth, we've got 3G connectivity as well. Really good processor in here, 1.66 gigahertz Intel Atom CPU, and the battery life isn't that bad. Using Android I found that I got around about 3.5 to 4 hours of usage on a single charge. Under Windows 7 a little bit less, sometimes just under the 3 hours mark, and on one occasion round about 2 hours 35 minutes, but that was when I was doing a lot of heavy use, a lot of video watching, so a lot of input as well onto the sort of touch interface, so that all eats into the battery, and I had Wi-Fi on, so worst case scenario was round about 2 hours 35, 2 hours 40 minutes. So that is a little bit of a letdown, but it's still acceptable because I was really pushing the use of the tablet, and as I say, under sort of average use you should get nearly 4 hours of battery use from a single charge. So the build quality is good, the features good, the screen's good. I just think they need to sort out the Windows 7 user interface. There is a new version of that Thinix Touch user interface coming soon, and when that arrives then it may well transform this into a very pleasant device. Even if Windows do some changes to Windows 7 and make a touchscreen version of it, then I think that will benefit the Tega version 2 as well. Now with regards to pricing, there are various configurations of this. You can get it with different size SSDs, you can get it with different amounts of RAM as well, but with the sort of starting point on these, there is a special offer on at the moment, and you can pick up this for as little as $799 US, which equates to round about the £500 mark in the UK. Now for a touch tablet device that's capable of surfing the internet, getting your emails, connecting USB devices, which is ultimately very useful indeed, that is a very good price. The fact also that it can boot Windows, it can boot Android and it can boot into Linux makes this a very desirable proposition. Now if you want to check out the Tega V2 tablet, head on over to Tega V2.com. If you want to check out all of my videos, then please do subscribe to the Geekanoids channel so you don't miss out on any. And if you want my regular updates, then please do follow me on Twitter by following @Geekanoids. Well, thank you very much for watching this coverage of the Tega V2. Please do come back soon and check out more videos on the Geekanoids channel. This video review is sponsored by EasyDraw. making drawing fun on Mac OS X.